We are back. We're drafting only commons and uncommons all the way up to Mythic. Hopefully, we get something sweet today. We're not taking any of those rares. We're working on our drafting fundamentals. So we just want sweet curve, good amount of creatures, nice mana, and we'll get some wins. Currently sitting at Diamond 2. Opened an interesting one. We've got Knockout Maneuver, which I like for green-black counters. Champion of Doosan, I also like. And then our good old friend Mardu Devotee and Stormplane Detainment. I think I'm going to take the Knockout Maneuvers and hope to wheel one of these three cards. We'll pass on white. We've been doing a lot of white, and it's not my favorite. But let's take the Knockout Maneuvers. Oh, I like following that up with the Sniper. Sniper's sweet. Yeah. Can't complain about a sniper. Other cards of note are the Shrine Keeper, solid in Dragons, solid in Jeskai Control, solid all around. Also Riverwalk Technique, but yeah, nothing else super exciting. Happy to pick up this Dragon Sniper. Dragon Sniper with Death Touch works really well with any of these bite spells. Like Piercing Exhale, Knockout Maneuver. So, happy to pick that up. Also a 1-drop. Gets us on the board quick. If you guys are enjoying the content, love you. Dropping a subscription, dropping a like. Alright, cool. And we got Host of the Hereafter. Love to see it. Again, we would love to get back Resolve, Veil, or even Bloodflies would be fine. Notably, some good white cards. Pretty good for the 5-color dragon deck. Also, Exhale's good. Yeah, this pack way stronger than the last. But I am happy to take the Host. Hopefully we can get a sweet green-black counters deck. We haven't had a good one in a while, so I would definitely be loving that. Let's see who we got here. Jub. 869 Wizard, Rick Draven, Sand Witch, Noctis, Lot P, and Wayward Moggy. Alright, we got a crew here. Yeah, would love to get this. Probably the Snakeskin Veil would be most happy about getting back. But the Resolve and the Bloodflies also would be solid. Alright, 3 solid uncommons here. Sniper is probably the weakest, but we like that. Hopefully we can follow it up with a couple more. Okay, so now we have the option of Wayfarer, Dragon's Prey, or Wildling. Dragon's Prey is pretty good. I don't love having 3/5 mana removal spells. A lot of times we're like trying to kill a dragon. Dragon Prey isn't exactly where we want to be. The Wayfarer has good counter synergies, help us hit our land drops. It's a 2-drop. We love our 2-drops here. I think it's actually pretty close. There's also Rakshasa's Bargain, which can be alright if you're a more grindy counter deck. I generally like my decks a little more aggressive. Yeah, I guess let's try taking the Dragon's Prey here. Maybe we'll regret it. Maybe we'll be happy about it. Alright, here, not much exciting. Sultai Monument is interesting. I don't think... Not what I normally want to be doing. I want my decks to be aggressive. So I guess I will just take the 2-drop. Again, I really only want to play one of these leopards. Holy cow. A 6th pick, Molten Exhale, is kind of crazy. So we could take Exhale, Kinguard, and Monument all here. Wild. Alternatively, there's like a Scoured Barrens if we wanted to go more Abzan. I think I'm just going to take the Exhale. Maybe there's a world where like green, red. Again, yeah, nothing really for us here. I'll take the Devotee. I don't know. green-red, little Garul beatdown. Another Jeskai Devotee. Maybe we're going to do a full switch. Who knows? Let's see what comes back here. This next pick is our pack that we opened. So be interested to see what this one is. Yeah, so we were looking for the Tawny back, the Sagu Pummeler. Did I say the Tawny back? Sagu Pummeler or Champion of Doosan are the 3 cards we would be looking for. With the way things are currently going, I mean, Champion of Doosan's my favorite. I probably want that. I wouldn't be mad about the Tawny back, and the Pummeler would probably be the 3rd most exciting. None of those come back around. We might have to do a full switch here. Okay, so the 9th pick Devotee versus the Tawny back. If we wanted to go red-green, do we just abandon green altogether? Wow. All right, I'm gonna not take the Devotee. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Green did. Yeah, someone took the Pummeler and the Champion of Doosan. Maybe I should have just taken the Devo. Or I should have just taken the yeah, the Devotee there. All right, do I want Wild Ride or Duelist? Let's take a Wild Ride. Snakeskin Veil did come back. I'll take it. I could still, I don't know. The fact that the Champion of Doosan and the Pummeler didn't come back is a little scary, but then like the Wayfarer did come back. And I don't know. I liked when just no one drafted black-green. And we got it every draft. What happened to those days? What do you guys think? Everyone started listening to me? Green-black's too good. We currently have no trample, which is when Wild Ride's at its best. What else are we gonna get here? Give me something good, please. Nothing good. Okay, we'll take the uncommon. And a Monastery Messenger. Alright, so there's a Champion of Doosan. There's also a lot of good white cards, but I think the white ship has sailed. Yeah, give me the Doosan into charge. I'm not married to black either. If green-black counters is open, I'm fine just going full green-black and abandoning these 3 picks. But we'll see. Other cards, we got another Pummeler, which would be interesting if it came back. Abzan Devotee. Nothing, these aren't really great in red-green. But yeah, I think this is an easy charge. Yeah, very slow draft here. People are taking their sweet time. Unfortunately. But let's take our charge. Charge does work well with Wild Ride. Something to note. Alright, so here, red-green, I'd probably take Dragonfire. Black, green, we would take the Devotee. I guess we'll take the Dragonfire. Again, everything we have in green works fine in green-red. So, I'm fine doing that. Would like to see some more Tawny backs, some more champions. What if we splashed black? Alright, and here is nothing very exciting. What if we went Teamer? I don't know. Maybe I'll just take the Jungle Hollow. Consider splashing in my aggro deck. I don't love that, but could be interesting. Otherwise, it's like the Disciple or the Artisan. I don't know. Let's take the Artisan. Maybe we'll regret it. Artisan does attack. Artisan is pretty good with Synchronized Charge. We're just losing out on counter synergies, but it's not the worst. Vanguard, solid. Also a Teamer Monument, which isn't horrible. I think I'm just going to take the Vanguard here. I know it's go wide, but we're playing a lot of creatures. I don't know. I think it's a close pick. I think I like taking the Vanguard here. It usually hits like a truck. We got another Wild Ride versus like a Saltwater Cliff for splashing purposes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know. Do I need a Wild Ride? I guess I'm okay taking the Saltwater Cliffs here. Yeah, black has not seemed open. Another Wayfarer. Again, not the best 2-drop, but there also really isn't anything in that pack. It's definitely be interesting. Would love to see some more Tawny backs. Alright, do I want a Sultai Devotee or an Unsparing Boltcaster? Boltcaster, not great in our deck. Is the Sultai Devotee better? Not sure. I think I'll just take it as a 2-drop. Alright, we have another Mardu Devotee coming around the table. Crazy. Crazy. Guess we were probably supposed to be in red-white. Red-white's just so boring. I guess we could build it different. Yeah, I don't know. Look at all these red cards. Do I want a duelist or an underdogs? Neither, really. Guess we'll take the duelist. Okay, probably not playing those. I don't really want to play Seize Opportunity. Alright, pack. We need a good pack 3 here. Right now we're looking pretty unexciting. Yeah. More cards I don't want. What if we just abandoned all of our green? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. We would need a lot of cards. Alright, so we've got Pummeler. That's really it. But Splash, an Effortless Master. I think we just take the Pummeler. Oh, that feels horrible. Again, nothing really here. I think I'm just gonna take the Sniper. Oof, those were some rough first picks there. I don't want that many snipers. I think I just take the Exhale here. Yeah, the issue is green-red is supposed to be like big creatures, but we currently don't have big creatures. Alright, another Tawny back. Frontline Rush, Fire Inform. Happy to take a Tawny back here. Tawny back with the Devotees. Should be able to get it out on 3. Fairly often. This is 23 cards. I don't really want to play the Duelist. Yeah, I like Strike Master. I think better than Monument. Probably cut the Duelist. What else do I want to cut? Seize Opportunity. Let's see. We've got Removal. Oh. Synchronized Charge. Okay. Nothing great. I guess we just take the Evolving Wilds here. Maybe we play the Devoted Duelist. Yeah, it's a bummer. This is our only trample along with the charge. Makes Wild Ride less good. Probably cutting Seize Opportunity. It's the card I least want here. Oh, I almost took that. I was so surprised to see it. I almost just snagged it. Yeah, I guess red-white was just open. You know, Fire Inform, probably better than Seize Opportunity. This is 15 creatures, 8 spells. Alright, well. Probably want Sage of the Fang. Do I want Channel Dragonfire? That's a question. I guess I get rid of Fire Inform. Nothing really wears it super well. Intimidator is not bad. And this is 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 3. So we do need to make one more cut. I don't know, what do we think? The Artisan or the Intimidator? Intimidator to clear a blocker. Artisan gets prowess, makes a treasure. Nothing we want. Another artisan and another devotee. Another Fire Emblem form. I don't think I want that. I think I'm probably going to run it like this. No, thank you. Alright, well. You asked for green-red aggro. Here's a green-red aggro. 8, 7. Yeah, seems fine. 9, 9. Alright, let's hop in. See what we can get. Are they going to give us some good matchups? Let us be on the play. Draw some good cards. We'll see. Morpheus. Hello, Morpheus. Hand looks fine. Maybe I'll trade a Wayfarer for a Sultai Devotee. Alright, sounds about right. Jeskai. Draw. I just get rid of the Evolving Wilds. We can probably get to 4 mana with this Wayfarer. Dragonologist. Okay, I think just gonna do this and attack for 7. We still have the exhale for removal. 3/3 is like a way better than a 2/2. See what Morpheus does here. Alright, hopefully we hit a land. We did. I'm just gonna attack again. Next turn we get Trample with the charge. This way their dragons don't have hexproof. Constrictor Sage. Okay. Let's go Artisan. Devotee. No attacks. Just spread our board out. Next turn we can do like a little trample. What are we thinking here? Does this count as casting? Yeah, cast the card. Renew doesn't, but Harmonize does. Okay. What are they thinking about? Dragon Ascendant, no dragon. And they pass. Do they have a counterspell? Okay. Do we want to synchronize charge here? I could make this a 6/5. Oh no, but I would have to tap that. Hmm. Alright, let's do this. And let's attack with everyone and see how they block. Sure. Take 5, I don't mind that. Alright, they can tap something, but that's 3 mana. And then they have to play something else, because they really need to block 2 things here. 6. What else you got, my friend? We can also pump something up and make it big. We could just, like, Sagu Pummeler. Make everything a 4/4. What if we... I kind of like casting Channel Dragonfire. I play this. No, we can't do that. This will kill that attack. See what they do. We've got a big board. They have to chump. Jeskai Revelation would be pretty good. What are they double spelling? Put that on the bottom. Alright. They're just dead. Cool. We won a game. Can't complain. Alright, let's see if we can do another. Another one. And we win 2. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. Game 2, we're playing Funky Yo-Yo Dude. Funky. He's a funky yo-yo dude. Alright, not great, but serviceable. I'm gonna not lead on a mountain so they don't know I have Channel Dragonfire. Alright, give me an island. Bop, bop, bop. Do I want a 5th land? Or do I want a 2/2? 5th land, 2/2. 5th land, 2/2. 2/2. I was thinking maybe a 5th land because we could discard it. But get it out of here. Alright, next turn we can play our Tawny back. Maybe discard Wild Ride. A Descendant of Storms, yeah? Hello. What else do we have? Might kill that. Oh, definitely killing that. That's what you call a good old-fashioned 2-for-1. I'm gonna play the Vanguard. Hit it with the Wild Ride. Smack him. Down to 9. What do you got, my friend? What do you have? Up to 10. And Mr. Funky Yo-Yo Dude. Oh. A little aggressive negotiations, eh? Well. Rip. Down to 1. Can we cast this next turn? We can, right? Should be GG's. Good to game, my friend. All right, and that was a good example of why you need creatures. Opponent played 2 creatures, but had no more. They had lots of spells in their hands, and it wasn't enough. 2 removal spells wiped away all their creatures. And we got the W. That's why a good curve matters, ladies, gentlemen. You need creatures. You gotta play them, because otherwise you're done for. Especially when you're getting smacked for 9 big ones at a time. All right, we are playing a Joseph. We have no green. We're on the draw, and we have 2 red spells. I think I'm down to keep it. And maybe we'll regret it. And maybe we won't. Nobody knows. All right, Joseph. What do we have here, Joseph? A mulligan. Okay. Hate to see it. We love to see it. Okay. Never didn't have it. We never didn't have it. Green, white, blue. Okay. A botanist. All right, well. We can't really afford to let this botanist do botanist things, so we'll kill it. A Dawnbreaker. Sure. We'll play our Tawny back. Now, they have white mana, which means they could have enchantment removal. Okay, since I drew a forest, I think I'm going to ditch the mountain. If I hadn't drawn a land there, I was considering getting rid of the leopard. All right, they're a swamp as well. We're at 4 colors. Do we have 5? Do we have 5 colors? 4 colors, but can we get one more? So they're Sultai splash white at the moment. A bargain. All right, that's a bargain. What can I say? They've got a bargain. All right, and they kept 2 cards. Sure. Well, I'm going to attack. I'm going to play the Pummeler. Playing the Pummeler here lets me double spell next turn. If I played my 2/2 drops, I would not be able to double spell next turn. So just something to keep in mind. Always want to be using all of your mana. So next turn we get to go 2-drop, 3-drop. Bing, bang, boom. All right, they did take 2 cards and put 2 lands in the graveyard. Another forest. So right now it's looking like they're Sultai. Do they have a knockout maneuver? A sniper? All right. Ooh. All right, well, We gotta kill the sniper. Oh, punished. Absolutely punished. If we had done it on the pummeler, it still would have killed it. That was probably foolish of me. Because I could have done it on the pummeler. And then I could have just put both counters on the other one for the charge. Punished even more. That might have been the game right there. That play could have been the game. They kept it on top. No blocks. What do you got? Your own leopard, okay. I think I attack here. I'm fine trading the sniper for the devotee. We'll pass the turn, see what they kept on top. Ooh, that's pretty good. And another one they kept on top. I like can't block because it's my last creature, you know? Alright, well, we'll play these. Hope they don't have removal on top. Almost as good as removal. Alright. Definitely blocking the Dawnbreaker here. Another card kept on top. We'll drop our little sagey buddy. Pass the turn. Hate seeing that. I gotta chump, right? Alright. Alright, so that one was on me. I'll take responsibility for that. They had blue-black up. Should not have played knockout maneuver, targeting my pummeler. It was pretty much the game. Pretty much the game there. 2-for-1 does, kept their 1/1 Death Touch alive. It let their 1/1 Death Touch. Then Piercing Exhale to kill our 4/4. Lot of bad stuff there. Alright, looking for an island. I'll take a forest. Alright, I'll take an Evolving Wilds. See what they play. We can either go Sniper Exhale or just Sniper Evolving Wilds. Do I want to kill that? I think we just go Sniper. Then I'll attack. We're not blocking. The Glory gets first strike. So no sense keeping the Wayfarer back. Alright, red, white. Coordinated maneuver, alright. Oh, I don't even have an island? Thought I was rocking one island. Alright, let's play the Tawny back. Let's ditch a mountain. Swing in for one. Again, the Wayfarer cannot block, so not going to keep it. If they attack into my Tawny back, I wouldn't block. All right. Do I want a pummeler or charge? I think I like charging. Do. I kind of want to keep the charge in case I need trample again. 5 mana, Duelist into Tempest Hawk. Okay, we'll probably kill the Tempest Hawk. I'm gonna do this. If they want to trade their board for this, that's fine. See what they've got here for 6 mana. They are splashing blue for something. Ooh. Ooh. They got 2 very good cards. Alright, I'm gonna attack with both. They're about to get a lot of damage in. Alright, they are down to 3. We'll see how much they want to attack with here. Da-da-da. Roiling Dragonstorm. A bit of a non-bow with the Waymaster. Fleshcrafter. Okay. Let's see who they end up attacking with here. They're going to, whether they know it or not, they're going to need to block every one of my creatures. Coming in. Effigy. Okay. No blocks. I'm going to try to kill them. We'll see what they do. Yeah, they get 3 more cards. Alright. Block. Block. Alright. Well. They got us. Ugh. Bit unfortunate. I guess we should have saved our synchronized charge. Rather than synchronized charge, we should have done the Sagu Pummeler to make a 7/7. I mean, they drew some sweet cards there. The, yeah, exiling War Effort and Narset to refill their hand was pretty sweet, I will say. But yeah, definitely looking back on it, we knew they were going to start chumping. So I should have kept the ability to have trample for later when we needed to finish them off. because they were just able to chump their way to victory. All right, we're playing ZZ Bricktop ZZ. On the play, no 2-drop. Would love to draw one right here. We have a ton. We are not so lucky. I'll probably lead with Vanguard. It just dies to a little less. It still attacks for 4 if I play the champion. Yeah, I get to play champion. Kill their champion. Attack for 4. If we draw a land, we can go Spymaster knockout maneuver. Alright, they are going for a land. What do we got? Green, white? A little Selesnya party here? Do they have another 2-drop, or are they gonna put a counter on? Okay. So we could Wild Ride. Nah. I mean, we could channel Dragonfire, but I think we just do this. Get in for 10. Put them down to 6. Still have 3 creatures on the battlefield, as well as channel Dragonfire knockout maneuver. All right. Good game. All right, I liked that one. Well, I mean, the other ones were fine too, if we had played a little bit smarter. All right, let's keep it rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, nothing hurts like making bad plays, you know? Nothing hurts quite like making a bad play. That's why it's important to learn from your mistakes. So you don't make as many bad plays and don't feel as bad. All right, we're playing Lathan. Lathan? I don't know. No blue mana. Green mana. I think we got a mulligan. I'll keep this. I'll get rid of... Probably gonna get rid of Sultai. I could see an argument for getting rid of a land. Alright, so probably multicolor dragons here. Let's get a mountain. Green, blue. Passes. Alright, I'm not really looking to get my Vanguard countered here. I don't know if they have a counter, but... I can't really afford to get my one other creature countered. Alright, what are we thinking here, my friend? We do need to stop drawing lands. What do you think about that little dinosaur? Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. Alright, my friend. Are you going to play that Plains? Or you have like a tapped land you're considering playing? Fresh start on my Jeskai devotee. Means they probably have more removal. I don't think you'd use removal on the devotee unless you had more of it. I do kind of wish that kept my green up so I could pretend like I had a snakeskin veil. Green, blue, white, red. They're playing the 5-color dream over there. The 5-color dream. Dragon Hunt takes out my Vanguard. It's nice just leaving up the green just to give them... just to make them think about it, you know? Ba 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 da 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 da. Making some monks. Wonder if it's better to kill a monk. You know, there's like full 5-color soup over here. Maybe like Jeskai control, but a piercing exhale is kind of wild. Alright, I'm gonna kill one of those. Well, I can. I wish they would just play like a 5 toughness dragon we could knockout maneuver. This game is not looking great for us. Mulligan definitely hurt. And then removal. No real good target for our Dragonfire. Another Sig. Just getting so much value here. Coming in for one. Alright, well. I'll attempt to knockout maneuver. See what they've got. Play a dragon sniper. Alright, they're probably just gonna like glacial dragon hunt. Kill my guy. Not really much we could do about it. Or they'll just dragon back assault. Alright, that was my turn. I needed to draw my little leopard. I am enjoying that they're all basics. That's how I like doing things. Alright, are they like slow playing a land here? Alright. Well, that game we weren't going to win. Bit unfortunate we lost those other two, but at least we got to 3 wins. We've been a little bit of a slump here. Partially due to my bad play. I'll give you that. Yeah, I don't think the deck was anything spectacular. I think it was all right. Our 2 drops were a little lacking. I liked Wild Ride that one game. I think we misplayed a little bit to lose those 2 games. I don't know if we would have won them. I mean, that one that we targeted knockout maneuver on Tawny back, that one was definitely we would have won. That was a big mistake. The other one, maybe, maybe not. I think that one would probably still have been a close match. But yeah, I think it was a pretty sweet deck. Good amount of 2-drops, nice curve. Decent removal. Yeah, I think it was fun. And we'll catch you the next time.